It's not very often that we can't show you pictures of what we're reporting on, but today, the Supreme Court ruled that violent images, many too grotesque to put on television, may be sold to children. Back in 2005, California made it a crime for retail stores to sell violent video games to anyone under 18. Today, the nation's highest court, in a 7-2 decision, ruled that law is unconstitutional. The games are protected by the First Amendment. Nancy Cordes is at the Supreme Court.
Violent or not, video games are free speech. That was the majority's conclusion today. This country has no tradition of specially restricting children's access to depictions of violence, wrote Justice Antonin Scalia. He and 4 other justices called research linking video games like this to increased violence in children not compelling and indistinguishable from effects produced by other media like books or Saturday morning cartoons.
This decision was not in the best interest of parents, no question.
James Steyer runs Common Sense Media, which rates the content of games and videos. He helped to craft the California law, which would have banned kids from buying games that depict killing, maiming, dismembering, or sexually assaulting an image of a human being.
I think it's naive to suggest that the video games are just the same as a book. I don't think that they have the same impact on people, because one is an interactive game where you can repeatedly do the act, hundreds if not thousands of times.
The decision was a victory for the video game industry, which argued that parents, not the state, should restrict what children buy. Bo Anderson is CEO of the Entertainment Merchants Association, an umbrella group for the video industry.
The government should not be deciding what content is good or not good.
2 justices disagreed, conservative-leaning Clarence Thomas and liberal-leaning Stephen Breyer. He concluded that extremely violent games can harm children by rewarding them for being violently aggressive in play, and thereby often teaching them to be violently aggressive in life. 12-year-old Sam Strongen of Tacoma Park, Maryland, had to get permission from his mom, Tracy, before buying GoldenEye 007, a game that's rated teen.
You just have to be aware, and you just, I think, have to have an open conversation with your children all the time.
She's an example of why so many supporters of the California law say today's decision isn't a total defeat, because this long and very public court battle encouraged a lot of parents to think twice about what their children are watching and playing, Scott.
Well, Nancy, I wonder, does this spell the end of attempts to regulate video game sales?
Well, the law in California was never implemented because they were concerned about this court challenge. It's now been struck down in 6 other states as well. The authors of the law in California told us they're now combing through this decision to see if they can craft a bill that's perhaps more narrow, but they're not sure they're up for another court battle.
Thank you very much, Nancy.